This is weird. What could be... Where could the hint be? There's nothing discerning anywhere. Can I push any of these? $493. Sounds like something moved in the room you were just in. Let's check it out. Cool beans. Now we're talking. Wow, just found a whole bunch of things. Sword! Flame rod. We are going in circles. We are not... We are not making any progress. We've made a little bit of progress, but not enough. But where am I supposed to go? Did I already? Oh god damn it! I fucking hate everything. I had the key the whole time. Got a lot of fucking gold. I was starting to think you wouldn't make it. You're telling me. I was starting to think I wouldn't make it. I was getting worried. Because I had been in every single room in this fucking tower and could not find anything. So, yeah, I agree. Paula. Paula, this is your last chance to reconsider. Let us through. I already told you there's nothing to reconsider. We got all our parts to play. The boys in the next room over keeping... The boys are in the next room over keeping... The boys are in the next room over, keeping Little Miss Guardian busy while Java summons our boss. And that leaves me to deal with the four posers role-playing as heroes. And yeah, okay. I've been chosen to be the last line of defense for this new world we're building. Oh, please. See? Told you wouldn't understand. All I see is an opportunistic lunatic who sold her own hometown out at the first chance she got. I know you've listened to more than enough pop punk to get that everyone's hometown sucks. Well, I guess we're at an impasse. We're never gonna understand each other through words. Maybe this will get through your thick skull. Paula appears. I've played enough Shimigami Tensei, I'm buffing everybody. Uh-oh. I don't have enough scrap. That's not good. Means Jody's like one use is now not there. Resist frost. Noted. Man, that magic of yours sure is annoying. Let's do something about that. Well, Paula, you were pretty easy. Everybody leveled up. 2,000 gold? Jesus Christ. Stand down, Paula. You lost. Pfft, figures. Only way you could beat me was in a 4-on-1 fight, Galetta. Pathetic. Besides, if you think this is a win for you, you're dead wrong. My job was to stall you, and I just bought Javas enough time to finish the summoning. No! Guys, come on, maybe we aren't too late. It's ready! Thank you for entertaining our guest, boys. Why don't you get down here and fight me yourself instead of hiding behind your underlings, you rectangular reprobate? Thank you. What's the point of this anyway? What's the point of all this anyway? You're wasting your... Yawn. What's the point of all this anyway? You're wasting your time with a faulty mana conduit. The energy is just going to dissipate. Ah, yes, that would definitely be a problem. Good thing it's just missing its control panel. What? Where did you get that? I believe that will be clear in a moment. Faith, we're here to... One step further and you will be obliterated. Ah, good. I was hoping we'd have more of an audience for this. Oh no. Now, let the summoning commence. No. Hello, mortals. Your goddess has returned. Excuse me? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you forgot to give me a proper introduction, Javis. I spent all these years thinking of the perfect line for when I return, and they don't even know who I am. Apologies, my queen. I must have gotten distracted. Should I... Wait, I know. Let's give them a hint. Who is this? Well, I believe it's supposed to be a statue of you, my queen. The beast had it erected in their village. That's not me. That doesn't look anything like me. It looks a little like you. I suppose I've really let my hair grow out. But that armor? Blah. And did they think I was an elf? Do they still not know what humans are? This can't be happening. Enough. You two attacked our town. We deserve to know why. Jody, don't. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Queen Verena, leader of the Verena Empire. But I believe you know me by a different name. Something must have gotten lost in translation over the centuries. I believe the locals have been calling me Fortuna, the goddess of magic. And if I'm not mistaken, that's my magic you're using. Fortuna? The Fortuna? The one and only. I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. This is just a lot to take in. I bet it is. What exactly are you doing here, Lady Verena? You've been gone for so long, and well, we never expected you to return like this. Please cut the formalities. Grovel all you want, but I know your true colors. I've been to countless worlds and countless universes over the years, some more memorable than others, but yours is special. No world has managed to piss me off quite as much as Reverie. I wasn't planning on coming back, but the stars have aligned for my return. So who was I to turn down a little payback? I guess I'm just petty like that. Payback? I'm sorry, but we have no idea what you're talking about. Well, first of all, you're squatting in my tower. This tower, the one I built myself. But that's besides the point. Let me put it like this. Your world is broken. It was already pretty broken before, and I only made it worse by giving you ungrateful mortals magic 1,013 years ago. Oops. I was young and foolish. I thought sharing my magic would be a nice gesture. Boy, was I wrong. I probably should have known better. Magic does no more harm than good. That's not true. The magic you gave us isn't a burden, it's... Yeah, tell that to the people who used to live in that irradiated village to the north of here, which you were all apparently just fine living next door to. Or what about the hordes of invasive monsters all over this island? You think they just evolved naturally? But you of all people should realize how much magic sucks, Miss Guardian. Excuse me? Come on. Trying to keep Claire from blowing the whole town straight to hell is a full-time job for you. You know my name? Of course I do, sweetie. You're the reason I'm here. Anyway, long story short, I'm taking my magic back. Your what? You heard. You heard me. Sharing my magic was the biggest mistake I've ever made. I'm gonna fix it. But don't worry, your magic won't go to waste. Once I've reclaimed all that energy, Jarvis and I will use it to reset Reverie. Your magic has done far too much damage. We need a clean slate. Your world will be replaced by a better one, designed by yours truly. With me as the creative consultant. And I'll be sticking around this time to make sure things run smoothly. It'll be a beautiful new realm befitting your goddess. Okay, we've heard enough. Goddess or no, you're out of your mind if you think we're just gonna give up our magic in our world without a fight. Ooh, the kitty's feisty. I like you. I really wish I would stop yawning. That would be awesome. Give me just a moment, everybody. Let me respond to my girlfriend and drink some coffee. This game is so dialogue heavy. I'm a little bit chilly, so I'm gonna put on a blanket. Oh, that's much better. Nice blanket. Ah. Jody, hey, maybe don't pick a fight with the literal goddess of magic. No, please do. It'll be much more fun if you make things difficult. My queen, if I may. Sorry to interrupt, but we're already behind schedule today. There will be plenty of time to pummel the beast later after you've settled in. Very well. I've waited this long, I can wait a bit longer. Your patience is unrivaled, my queen. Plus, I do want to at least see what they're capable of before I take my magic back. Alright then, you know what? Let's make this interesting. Jarvis and I will leave your town for now and relocate to our main base atop the tallest mountain on the island. It's the one north of the valley. Can't miss it. I'll give you time to recuperate as I'm nothing if not generous. But we're going to administer a little test. Send me your strongest fighters within 1 week. Let's see if you're all bark and no bite. Did you catch that? All bark because you're... Anyway, on the off chance you manage to impress me, I may just decide to recruit you into the Verena Empire. It's so hard to find competent spellcasters these days. And what, become your personal peons forever? Oh no, we do offer compensation and a pretty comprehensive benefits package. We're not monsters. But if you fail, Jarvis and I will continue with our original plan to drain your mana and reset your dreadful planet. Those are my terms, they're not up for negotiation. You've got 1 week. Don't let us down. Fungus. Fart, fart, fart. It's nice to see you. How are you doing, friend? How is my favorite person, Fungus? I hope you're doing well. A short time later. How are you doing, Fungus? It's nice to see you. There. My force field should be able to keep them out while we regroup. Green Ridge is now officially under lockdown. Let's head back to my office. You four have got some explaining to do. The goddess of magic. We're up against the goddess of magic. And the phones and internet are still down, so we can't contact the outside world for help. How the hell did this happen? Okay, for those in the room who are less religious or less magically inclined, can we have a refresher to make sure we're all on the same page? Like, obviously, we all vaguely know the basics. But how big of a threat are we dealing with exactly? Province could probably summarize this more eloquently than I could right now. Very well, then. There are many myths about the gods, some easier to reconcile with our modern understanding of science than others. For instance, people used to believe the gods created the whole universe, but we now know about the Big Bang and all that. Many people still believe, however, that the gods are immortal beings from some other part of the cosmos who used magic to create reverie in our solar system. The story goes that they created our suns, set the planets in motion, seeded reverie with life, and made sure we didn't all go extinct. Whether or not this is true is up for debate. Even today, with most of the gods acting as public figures, they don't like to give firm answers about reverie's ancient past. But we have no historical records of them ever not being here. So whether or not they created reverie, they've definitely been around for thousands of years and are all super powerful, right? Correct. And for most of that time, they were the only ones on reverie with any knowledge of how to use magic. Sorcery was considered the domain of the gods. It was what separated them from us mortals. But at the dawn of the arcane era, for reasons we don't quite understand, a member of their pantheon decided to share her gift of magic with us. And then she vanished. Think about how much magic affects your daily life. All our technology, our infrastructure, healthcare, transportation, communication, everything. That's all thanks to the goddess of magic. And supposedly, she and our new Verena are one and the same. It's just, as a follower of her teachings, I have so many questions. Where could she have been all these years? If she regrets giving us her magic, why didn't she do something about it sooner? And who the hell is this Java's guy she's with? I'm not sure these were questions we're capable of answering. Look, we have to address the elephant in the room. Claire, what did Verena mean when she said you're the reason she's here? I don't know. I'm not in her head. She's some kind of immortal, all-powerful goddess. I'm 21 and a part-time waitress. Claire enough. Verena knows your name. She knows who you are. Why? Fine. What am I looking at? It's a spell book I borrowed from the Guardian's collection. It might not look like much, but the more I read it, the more I began to suspect that, well, it belonged to the goddess of magic. What? Claire, why wouldn't you tell me about this? Why would you do this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not escalate things here. It's not like you were using it. Besides, most of the spells in there are for everyday tasks. I thought you wouldn't care. Lighting candles, healing minor scrapes, that sort of thing. These must have been the first spells Marina taught anyone. It's all kid stuff at this point. I know that can't be all. I may have also... I may have used a ritual in that book to give Melody and Alice their magic. You're kidding me. I'm not. Of course. Should have known something was up. I know you've all been training, but to make so much progress so quickly, don't you realize how dangerous that was? You could have killed them. Just how much power did you give them? Only a little. Just a little boost to get them started. It's not a big deal. At this point, they're only about as strong as me and Jody. We don't need to make a federal case out of it. What are you doing? I didn't say you could come. There was no room. Salem. Salem. Where are you gonna sit? Where are you gonna sit? There is no room for you. Baby. Get down. Look, I love you. Hang on, everybody. I love you, Salem, but I need you to not be right here right now, as there is no room for you. But I don't think you're gonna listen to me. I think we do. Because whatever you did, it got Verena's attention, and now she's challenging us to a fight to determine the fate of the planet. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. I get it, okay? This is all my fault, and I'm a huge screw up. But at least I'm trying to fix this. Fix this? In what reality have you done anything besides make things worse? You just keep pulling these little stunts thinking you're invisible. What are you doing? Stop with the licking. Stop with the licking. And all it does is put the people around you in danger. Do the consequences your actions have for others even cross your mind? Do you even care? God, if I had only any sense, I'd hold you in the tower to make sure you don't do anything else foolish. I second this idea. No, don't take this all out on Claire. This is my fault. Faith, when you let Claire and me start this guild, I swore to you that I would keep her safe. I've clearly failed spectacularly to that promise. If anyone's to take the blame here, it should be me. Jody, I think things are getting a little too heated. You've all had a long journey and probably need food and rest, and I've got a lot of options to mull over. It's getting late. Let's let's all talk about this in the morning.